Shemai, hello, my name is Benjamin and I'm doing a series for you about Stefan cel Mare, Stephen the Great, this guy. This is about the early middle part of Stefan the Great's reign, with new challenges and enemies rising up from the south through the Ottoman Empire and its vassals, leading to the greatest battle of Stefan the Great's career. Let's go. In the late 1460s, Stefan the Great, having won back his father's principality, taking fortresses along the Black Sea, negotiated peace with Poland, built monasteries, reformed the law, freed common men, opened up trade to Italy, helped Vlad the Impaler, taken a wife to secure peace in the north, stopped a Hungarian invasion, and avenged his father by killing his killer Petru Eron. After all this, Stefan faced an enemy in the east. In the summer of 1469, the Great Horde, a Tatar rump state of the former Golden Horde of the Khans, invaded Poland and Lithuania under Ahmad. When the Tatars reached the river Dniester, along Moldavia's east, they split into three armies. One went for Poland, another circled into the north, and another invaded Moldavia. The Polish king was unable to stop them, as per his legal agreement, as suzerain over Stefan. There is an irony in this, because when King Casimir of Poland traveled to Lviv to receive homage from his vassal, Stefan did not bother to show up, even though he had sworn loyalty to Casimir when a Polish envoy came to Suceava a year before. Still, it was a bit of a slap in the face by Stefan to the King of Poland, and a way for him to say, "I'll do what I have to do to keep peace with you, but I'm not going to bend over backwards." The Tatars in Moldavia took thousands of children and women captive, before beginning to retreat. But Stefan caught up with them near Lipnik, and inflicted a heavy defeat upon them. The Khan's son, Eminek, was taken, his brother dead. Khan Ahmad sent 100 messengers to Stefan, but these were neither Christian nor as a powerful enemy as the Ottomans were, so he had 99 out of the 100 Muslim messengers executed. Before their execution, he had cut Eminek into 4 pieces, quartered in front of them. One messenger he left alive, but he cut off his nose and sent him back to tell the Khan of what he had done. The Tatars left. Only now could he concentrate on the other Romanian principality of Wallachia. Stefan needed Wallachia to remain independent of the Ottoman Empire, and this is the most difficult part of Stefan the Great's reign, and the most complicated for me to tell you. Because Radu cel Frumos, this guy, Radu the Handsome, was on the throne of Wallachia 4 times. Vlad Cepes, this guy, was on the throne 3 times. And Basarab Leota, this guy, was on the throne 5 times. So it's a bit complicated. And Radu is who we turn to now, because he caused Stefan a lot of trouble. Radu was the brother of Vlad the Impaler, and both of them were sent as hostages to the Turkish Sultan. Vlad the Impaler never truly betrayed his people, but Radu converted to Islam and entered the Ottoman court, as well as helping in the capture of Constantinople in 1453. Radu and the Sultan Mehmed II became close friends, and even homosexual relations are suspected. The Sultan rewarded his loyalty by placing him on the throne of Wallachia in 1462 and kicking out his brother Vlad the Impaler. Stefan knew he would eventually have to fight the Ottoman Empire, and he could not afford to have a Muslim convert Ottoman puppet on the throne of Wallachia who would oppose him in a war with the Sultan. There is a tale that says Radu built the fortress of Krachina along Stefan's border, and that rather than fight him, Stefan changed the course of the river Siret away from the fortress, leaving it without water, and Radu had to abandon it. Very clever and astute, to capture a castle without having to fight a battle. Stefan was great, and this made Radu hate Stefan. So Stefan attacked Braila and Targu de Floci, burning whole regions of northeastern Wallachia. Between 1469 and 1473, Stefan had to quarrel in Wallachia 4 times, with 4 different military campaigns into the principality, and 4 different rulers there. Leota Basrab, the main one, who he put on the throne of Wallachia. The purpose of all this was to build an alliance to fight the Ottomans. He was trying to unite the Christian states in the hope of one day taking back Constantinople. From 1471, he began repairing his relationship with Hungary and King Corvinus, sending envoys to the king and granting commercial rights to Saxon merchants along the border in 1472. He also met Polish envoys to end border disputes, discuss an alliance of Christian states, and reached as far as Italy in his diplomacy and attempts to do so. The Ottomans pushed toward Cetatea Alba, but failed. Perhaps in response, he opened up relations with, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, Akkuyunlu, a Turkic confederated kingdom, to the Ottoman Empire's east. With an eastern ally, and with the Sultan fighting the Turkmen leader Uzun Khashan, Stefan stopped paying the Ottomans tribute to the Sublime Porte in 1472 or 1473. The Sublime Porte was the central government located in Topkapi Palace, Constantinople. Stefan attacked Wallachia to remove Radu Frumos, and together with the mercenary army of Basarab Leota, he fought a 3-day-long battle with Radu around Ramikush Sarat, called the Battle of the Waters. Radu was defeated and fled. Stefan put Basarab on the throne, but Radu came back after fleeing again from Bucharest, 5 days later, with an army of 15,000 Turks and 6,000 of his own men, which Stefan smashed in battle again on the 28th of November 1473. Leota began his reign, and Stefan went back to Moldavia, but only a month later, not even a month, on the 23rd of December, Radu crossed the Danube at the head of a Turkish army of around 30,000. Leota fled to Stefan in Moldavia, with Radu chasing behind. Stefan met Radu again in battle at Burlad and defeated him. Leota came back to power, and Radu came back again. Naturally, this was all getting very tiresome for Stefan, and it was a waste of his time, his talent, and his energy. To have Radu Frumos, a Muslim convert who had betrayed his own people, using his conversion to Islam to be given armies by the Ottomans to take the throne of Wallachia multiple times. And in January 1475, after Stefan had kicked out Radu again for the 3rd time, giving Leota back Wallachia again, the Sultan Mehmed II could not have the situation go on. He had had enough of his puppet and favorite pet, Radu, being thrown out by the alliance of Stefan and Leota. The problem lay in large part because Leota's military support came from Transylvania, with men coming down from mountain lordships over the border in the Kingdom of Hungary, beyond the Sultan's reach. And since attacking Stefan Bathory, an experienced military commander in Transylvania, by crossing over the towering mountains of the Transylvanian Alps, would be very stupid, the Sultan chose to try and get rid of Stefan instead. he ordered Haddam Suleiman Pasha, governor of Romania, that is the Ottoman province of the Central Balkans. He ordered him to cross from present-day Albania with 100,000 men to meet with Radu and his force of 17,000 men and attack Stefan. And that story, along with the Battle of Vaslui, will be told next time. Diolch yn fawr i'n Patreons. Thank you very much to my Patreons on the screen now. Your support is valuable.